Hey everyone, Travis here on day one of week 8 of the NALCS, joined by Pr0lly following a 80 something minute game. That was the record setting game length for like LCS history. Yeah, and you guys, it was quite funny because you guys actually had a situation where at the 80-minute mark, everybody was cheering, everybody got excited, and then you guys all went in on each other and killed each other and won the game. That's quite cool. Now, in your mind, what was going on in that game?
Man, literally the only thing I could think about was not like the pressure from like the fans or the fact that I'm playing LCS, but like the pressure in my bladder. That's really what drove me to do well that game, even though I fed. But it helped me in the game. I'll put it that way.
Do you remember Sully, the Game Crib cameraman?
Yeah.
He just called me in the middle of this interview.
And what did he say? I'm sorry for your bladder.
No, I mean he didn't say anything because it just went straight to voicemail.
You're kind of rude.
Well, I didn't want to answer in the middle of this because I thought that would be even more rude.
This isn't that important.
It's not. Now, you had this bladder issue at the very beginning of the game. Did that never get you to, try to expedite the situation?
Yeah, I kept calling for bigger plays in the game because I'm like, I'm going to make a play in my pants if we don't win this game. So I definitely urged the team probably a bit more than I would normally do it.
Very good. At the end of the game, what happened with the bladder situation?
Man, I have no clue. I think my bladder situation made Wes nervous because he just ulted. Did you see that?
Just randomly top lane?
Yeah. He goes, I stopped myself. Oh, expletive deleted. That's what he said. And we go, oh, it's okay. We'll get this game. And then we went mid, and then my team left me to die while they ended. So I guess we won, and they ended, which is good. But, man, my score is awful.
I just mean, did you make a mad dash for the restroom or something after the game?
Oh, yeah. I got kicked off the analyst desk because I went to pee. I was supposed to be up there, and then Robert took my place because I was like, it's not worth it. I have to pee.
That's nice because then you saved yourself for me.
Yeah, that's why I did it, Travis. All for you. Egotistical boy.
I mean, I figure that's why you always do everything is just for me.
Yeah, something like that. Just for you.
Why do you think that game went to 80 minutes? Like, what were the major reasons? Is it like the meta right now? Is it the champion picks? Was it that neither one of you guys could, reach the level of skill required to actually win a competitive game of League of Legends?
Yeah, we both suck. More real talk though. We had like Ori on one team and Ziggs on another team, which are like superb wave clear, superb annoying, superb protect your crap. So we pretty much just had to stall the game when they had a lead. Like when they got Baron, we had to stall it, and then vice versa. We got Baron, so they stalled. So it's basically we were just stalling to try to get the Baron advantage, and we ended up getting Baron and being able to crack their base because they started winning a team fight. And then my team just flashed away from the team fight and into the game while I died.
You seem a little bitter.
I'm very bitter because I'm sitting there going, oh, look, like Ori's getting caught. That's cool. And then I was like, oh, Rengar's on me. That's cool. And then Cog just walks the fight straight to me. And I'm like, guys, there's a Kog'Maw. Guys, Kog'Maw. All right, guys. See you later. And then I looked and I was like, oh, they're ending the game. I guess that's okay. I would rather live, though.
After the game, you all seemed so happy. But then talking to you backstage, you seemed very, hostile and upset.
Yeah, I'm hostile and upset. If you had to pee for 80 minutes while playing a slow, grueling game of League of Legends, and then someone comes up to you and is like, hey, let's do an interview, would you be happy?
And then you were like, no, I'm going to go use the restroom, so I can't do the interview with you, but I will do one with Travis later. Because that was you turning down the analyst desk. That's what you were saying.
No. I was happy after the game when they asked me. But then after I went to the bathroom and you asked me, that's when I got hostile and angry. So, good job, Riot. You didn't make me mad. Travis, you made me mad.
Well, I just want to provide the fans with what they want, which is apparently a Pr0lly interview for reasons I have no understanding of. Now, during that game, I was talking to a professional League of Legends player that participates in the North American LCS, and unfortunately, I am not able to interview that player, and I will leave them nameless, but they told me that they were somewhat frustrated with the meta right now because they felt like it did not award or reward early aggression, and he kind of felt as though that was maybe one of the reasons why we were seeing these longer games. Do you think that might have been a factor there?
I think if Ori and Ziggs weren't in that game, it would have ended. Like if they had Syndra or any other like riskier mid, but Ori and Ziggs are just like too safe, and they have too good of wave clear, and they have too scary of abilities. Like Ori would just put her ball there, and it's like we're not gonna hit that turret with the ball there. So Ori caused that problem, and then when they push on us, I was like, oh, I get to poke you, oh, I get to wave clear. So if we didn't have either of those champions, I think the game would have ended a lot faster from whatever gold lead we had or they had. I don't know.
Okay, so you don't think that this game that we just saw is indicative of like a meta switching to these like longer season 2 style epic 60 something minute games?
Nah, the game I felt like the game was pretty even for most of the part, and when games are even for a long time and then they have wave clear, it's gonna be really hard to end the game. So those are just hard to end the games. And what our comp? We had Elise and Morgana, so we didn't have anyone who just like boom engage, like boom we got you Jarvan ult. And they kind of did with Rengar, but we kept running away from the Rengar ult. So we had no real engage, and when we ran from Rengar ult, they had no engage. So it was just like, neither team had enough engage to just like close out the game.
Oftentimes, when I talk to League of Legends professional players in the North American LCS, they will tell me that they felt as though in the game there were several moments where they could have closed it out, and then some horrible thing happened that prevented them from being able to do that. Looking back on the 80-minute saga that was your game against Curse, are there moments in time where you're like, oh yeah, if only I had done this, or if only Robert had done this, or something like that, we would have won?
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was Robert. It might have been West and Kez. But I remember there was like one fight on like the side of mid and like the line bush, and all we had to do was like kite around me and Robert, but they went in really deep, so me and Robert kind of followed, and we all got Ori ulted. And that was a fight that we had won. The second it started, we had already won the fight, and we kind of threw in the middle of the fight, and they ended up getting Baron off of that, actually. So if that fight had gone correctly without us making a mistake, we probably could have taken Baron into the game, or taken Baron and made the game a 30-minute game or 35-minute game. But we messed up there, and they took advantage of it, and they got Baron, and then we just went to the stall game.
After that game, are you guys going to go back to the house and just play a ton of League of Legends, a ton of solo queue, get ready for the next game, maybe do some scrims, maybe watch some games of competitive League of Legends? Maybe you'll just be, doing some extra farming, like in practice, your last hitting, something like that?
Yeah, I'm going to go CS for 2 hours after this. No, I'm never going to play League of Legends again. That's it. That was my last game, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
The retirement interview?
Yeah, this is a retirement interview. It's changed from how was that game to peace. And that's where I'm at right now.
Feeling very peaceful?
Very peaceful. More of peace as in goodbye, but whatever you want to say, Travis.
Now, when the games go that long, there's an interesting thing that happens where the schedule gets messed up, so everybody gets angry with you. They blame you. Your shuttles have been waiting out there, and I think they're paid extra money just to wait while we do this interview. So we can't keep it that long. But I just want to get you. Yeah. Most people are used to like some craziness from you, and they haven't really maybe seen too much of that this interview. So if there's anything crazy or ridiculous that you want to say that somebody can just quote, and that'll be the top comment on the Reddit thread for this interview, I thought I'd give you that chance now.
No, I don't have anything to say. But during that game, towards the end, the second it ended, I was like, oh man, we didn't ruin fantasy points. But we did ruin the LCS schedule. Hell yeah, we got a new purpose in life. So maybe we won't Blue Turtle Shell anymore. Maybe we'll go into ruining Riot scheduling, just because that's kind of funny, No, we got fantasy points. That's not the goal of Cole. The goal of Cole is for everyone to pick better teams and us to win those games. And then when they pick us, like we have a favorable matchup, we just crap the bed and lose.
The Cole goal?
Cole goal.
The goal for Cole?
Yeah, the Cole goal. Truth.
Do you have anything you want to say to any of your loyal fans out there? All 2 of them?
I'm pretty happy with my 2 fans right now. They're really cool to me. One thing I do want to say, though, to the fans, other than that, I want to say, you guys have to smile in our pictures. I'm tired of taking pictures and people aren't smiling because I'm smiling like a moron, and someone's got to be a moron with me, so it evens out. So you guys smile big, like this. And other than that, fans are good. I've been streaming, if you've been watching and being a moron on stream, so that's fun.
Actually, I stream opposite of you.
What does that mean?
Like you're streaming, and then I will turn on my stream and try to take some viewers.
Oh, that's never gonna work. Who wants to watch you?
Quite a few people, actually.
Like 3 people? Like your mom? Your mom wants to watch you, maybe?
Well, it's great that you went with that because I was about to go with your mom watches religiously, actually. So, yeah, both of our moms watch my stream apparently.
Oh, really? Yeah. I bet she watches it just to make fun of you. She's like, my son's so much cooler and better looking and better at League and taller.
I thought you were going to say that my mom watches just to make fun of me, which would have been a much better way to go with that, I think, because that would have been a lot more depressing.
How about our mothers combine forces and make fun of you?
No. I want one of them to at least be hitting on me, not my mom preferably, because that would be disgusting. But, yeah, hopefully your mom.
Whoa. No, my situation's way better. They're both together, and they made an I Hate Travis club. And they're both the presidents. That's what I think is happening. What, are they together? Shut up, Marking. No, they're co-presidents. President and co-president. You shut up. All right, I'm done with you. I hate you now.
Anything else you want to say at the end of this interview, Pr0lly?
Yeah, I want to shout out to my sponsors, Sound Blaster, Cyber Power, Creative, of course, their new egg Twitch, Cyber Power PC, Sky Family Underwear, DX Racer. I missed one, didn't I? I don't think so. Okay. And Wool Complexity, as always, and fans, and not Travis Gafford. Or Mark. No, he's cool. Martin, he's cool.
Check out the rest of our coverage of all things LCS at ongamers.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button somewhere around this video if you're on our YouTube. I don't know where it is. Do you know where it is on YouTube videos?
What? I wasn't listening. Right now.
Yeah.
And I've eaten. God, everything sucks.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay. Start your interview, Travis.